Hey guys, I am going to do another quick video on creating a invitation for your hostesses for parties to invite their guests. Now there's two schools of thought: to create a group, a Facebook group for it, or to create an event. And I personally create events. And let me talk about why I don't like setting up groups and why I choose events over groups. First and foremost, people choose groups because they think that there are more notifications for groups. And that is just simply not true. When you get invited to a group, especially if it's a secret or a closed group, your notifications are either turned off completely, especially if you got invited and you never went into the group. So let's say somebody invited you to a party group and you never actually entered that group, your notifications are turned off. If you went into that group, your notifications are set only to friends. So if you post as the host, as the consultant on your group party invitation for your hostess, those people who are invited will never get notified that you posted. Okay? They'll only get notified when one of their friends posts within that group. Okay? It's also not any more private. Okay, secret and closed groups are just like invite only and guest and invite events. Okay, they are private. Only those people that are invited and within that group or event will see anything that's posted in there. Okay, also in a group, it's much easier to stop notifications completely. So even if I was in the group, even if you invited me to your party, I can go in and just click off stop notifications. It's a really quick and easy fix. Whereas in an event, most people don't stop notifications for an event because they're not getting tons of notifications every single time somebody posts within that event. But you can cheat, and we're going to talk about that in a second, how to keep that up. But you don't want the people that you invited, and you certainly don't want your hostess and her friends to be annoyed with you, right? Even if they can't attend the party, even if they don't RSVP, you still want them to know your name and to know your business and to know exactly what you're doing. And you want to know who they are, okay? So that's the last reason why I really don't like groups and I prefer events, is because when you invite people to an event, when your hostess invites people to the event, you know every single person that she invited. Even if that person declines and says that they're not going, you still have a record that they declined. If you create a group for your hostess and your hostess invites all of her friends into the group, and somebody's like me and can't stand being in a group and just exits out of the group, you have no idea who that person is. You have no clue who they are because they just removed themselves from the group. So in an event, you can go back to all the people who declined, all of the maybes, all of the yeses, and all of the people who didn't actually even respond, and you can private message them individually with a message. But you can't always do that in a group because if somebody left the group, they're gone, and you have no idea who it is. And then why have that extra step of having to create an event within the group just to get your RSVPs? So if you create an event, it's super easy. Everything is there. You can post in it. You can go back to it. You know all of the people who have been invited, and most of the people who have declined. You can technically remove yourself from an event, but most people don't do that. Most people don't take that option. Most people just click decline if they're responding at all. Okay, so if they don't respond, they're not doing anything. And if they do respond, they're going to click maybe join or decline. They're not going to take themselves off of the event. So to get around this whole notification thing, all you have to do is change the time of the event or the name of the event or the location of the event. As soon as you do that, every person who was invited to the event who has not declined the event will get a notification that you do that. So before your party, a couple of days or a week or two, just to remind people to RSVP, go ahead and change the name of the party from Amy's Buzzing Party to Amy's Party, please RSVP. Every single person will get notified. Or a week before the party, change the time of the party by 5 minutes. Everybody will get notified. So you can get around that so people can get reminded that there is this party event. But also, it gets your hostess to do things for you as well, because your hostess can then go ahead and private message all those people who haven't responded in a quick and easy way of finding them, whereas you can't really do that in a group either. It takes a little bit longer. So those are the reasons why I prefer using Facebook events instead of Facebook groups for my parties. Hope that helps, and if you have any questions, let me know.